And we're now moving on to our women's jump final. Our first competitor off the dock is from Australia, and it's the 14-year-old Sadie Ferguson. Now in the jump event, each of our competitors get 3 attempts at our jump ramp. It's got nothing to do with style. It's all about distance. And let's see what the youngster from Australia can do here on Moomba Monday. Good approach to the ramp, great lift off to the top, and good air form. She had a 35.7 on the first. That was a 42.2 and a 36.9 on her third and final.
Now our next skier, Steph Griffiths from New South Wales. Well, she's got a 44.8 on the board. Can she improve? Well, she's pushing hard into the base of the ramp. The skis spread a little coming off the top, and a great landing, and there's a distance of 44.9 metres for Steph Griffiths.
Yeah, solid jump there from Steph. It's going to put her into the lead. You see her launch over the wakes of the Nautique 200, getting her right ski, leaning on that right ski is all the way through the ramp. Got great lift and extension off the top, and a 44.9 her longest here at the Moomba Masters.
Well, our next competitor, Janina Bonneman from Germany. Well, she opened with a 46.4. We pick her up on jump number 2. Pushes in now. Plenty of speed into the bottom of the ramp. Oh, really working the ramp, pressing forward over the skis. Great hang time, and 48.4 metres for Janina Bonneman takes the lead.
Yeah, solid air form through the wakes of the Nautique and off the top of the ramp, looking good. Angling on that ski, getting all that power and drive right into the base. Just getting right up over the tips of those skis, trying to press as much distance as she can. And as you said, Janina Bonneman, 48.4, takes the lead.
So 48.4 the lead. Our next competitor, Marion Mathieu. Personal best of well over 50 metres. Let's see what she can do this time. Pushes in now to the base. Oh, and well, she nearly toppled over the front, but quickly got herself back together and posts a 49.5.
Yeah, it's a solid jump there on her opener. We'll see what she can do on approach number 2. Getting out nice and wide here. Turning those big skis all the way around. Generating as much speed as she can. Better lift, better air form off the top for Marion Mathieu of France. 51.7.
51.7. Well, she's really putting it out there because there's still a couple of skiers to come. See what she can do on a third and final. Gee, this is a late approach. Boat speed 55, but Marion Mathieu travelling well in excess of that, where she comes off the top of the ramp and jumps 52.1 metres.
Yeah, it was a great jump. Look at the load she gets from through the wakes, and just using that all the way through the ramp. Nearly loses that right ski off the top, so she still has a little bit of distance left in her there, Marion Mathieu. But 52.1, she's the new leader with 2 competitors still to come on the dock.
Marion Mathieu, a beautiful jump there on your last. How did it feel out there?
Feel great. It's awesome. I love that place. I couldn't come for 2 years because of my baby, and I'm back this year, and I really love the crowd and the city, and it's really like one of the best tournaments in the world.
Now second top seed, Natallia Berdnikava pushes out on that right ski. 23.5 metres of tow rope, but with this whipping effect, it really gives them the speed. And Natallia Berdnikava, well, she flies off the top of the ramp and opens with a 52.3 metre jump. Straight into the lead by 30 centimetres, Jared.
So as we go now to jump number 2 for Natallia Berdnikava of Belarus, going to need to improve on the 52.3. Gets good extension off the top here. Is it going to be enough though? 52.8. The world record holder's next on the dock.
As we go to replay, she gets a great start, really pushes hard through the wakes and hard on that right ski, really loads the rope up into the base of the ramp, maybe just a fraction on her heels, but still 52.8 is the lead, and being well over 50 metres in anybody's language in a women's jump event, it's a big score to chase.
Natallia, nice jump on the first, a pass on the second. What was going through your mind coming into the ramp on your third?
On the third, I wanted it to go a little bit further than on the first one, but my setup, I slowed down a little bit in my turn and I lost a little bit of speed there, so couldn't have gone far. But it felt really good today there, so I'm a bit upset about that.
So we move now to Jacinta Carroll, the top seed, the world record holder, has not lost a jump event since March of 2013. Can she add the Moomba Masters title here? Great kick and lift off the top for Jacinta Carroll. The score coming through, 55.3, takes the win on jump number 1.
Well, what a fantastic leap as we go to replay for our defending champion. She just winds it up a little bit. She goes later. She gets more lift. She flies through the air, and she really has a mortgage on this women's jump event as Jacinta Carroll on first jump takes the lead.
Takes the lead and takes the win as well. Here we go, third and final. Has she got a little bit more in the tank? She broke the course record in the preliminary round. Can she do it here? Pressing up over the skis. Third and final jump coming through. It is a 57.1. The 2018 Moomba Masters Women's Jump Champion, Jacinta Carroll.
And we go to replay. Well, we can watch the undisputed champion of women's jumping in the world all day as Jacinta Carroll just pushes into the bottom and that beautiful lift and just pressing over the front of the skis. A wonderful, wonderful Australian athlete is Jacinta Carroll. She's ecstatic. She's a champion. And we caught up with her with Ryan on the dock.
It feels absolutely amazing out there. We've got an awesome headwind and the boat's really strong today and it's really, really good. And we have some of the best boat drivers here in the world. So the conditions were set up for big jumps and I just followed through.
So official results coming through. Jacinta Carroll from Australia taking home the gold medal. Natallia Berdnikava from Belarus in second and Marion Mathieu in third.
Now the men's jump final to see who will be the Moomba Masters champion 2018. Our first competitor, Dorien Llewellyn from Canada. First jump, 57 metres. Second jump was a pass, so the pressure is on. He's got to go well over 60 surely to do anything in this event. He pushes hard into the base of the ramp, presses over the skis, but I think he'll be disappointed. And 57.9 metres for Dorien Llewellyn.
Well, it's a score to beat, 57.9. We go now to our next competitor from Australia, from South Australia. 51.9 on the first is a good kick off the top. Good float through the air there for Josh Wallent. It is a 59.8, just shy of 60 metres there. Takes the lead.
Yeah, well, after the disappointment of his opening jump, 59.9 is pretty good, but he'll want to go further. Joshy Wallent pushes in now on jump number 3. Good air form and a score of 60.9 for Josh Wallent.
Yeah, I think you'd be happy with that one, Josh. Looked pretty good. Was nice and wide in the turn. Carried a lot of speed. Gets back on now. Starts to load that line. Clears the wakes of the Nautique 200. Probably left his left ski up in the air a little bit too much. Was a little bit back on his heels, but gets great float through the air. Josh Wallent from Australia. 60.9 now the score to beat here at the Moomba Masters men's jump final.
The next competitor, Scot Ellis from the USA. A many, many times competitor here, a man with a lot of experience and passes the jump. And a bit of a crash into the bank there for Scotty Ellis on jump number 1.
A little bit unsettling there for Scott. That left ski just coming up in front of him, having to slow the ski down. Luckily, he didn't end up on the rocks here on the banks of the Yarra, but he's been coming into the Moomba Masters for the last 30 years. His first time was 30 years ago. He'll put that in the memory bank. So here we go, Scot Ellis at 59.5 on jump number 2. Really needs to improve on this. Gets good kick, probably back a little bit again on his heels. It's not going to be enough to put him into the lead. 60.2 for Scott, the Rocket Man Ellis.
Now we go to Chile and Felipe Miranda. Well, he opened with a 43.7. He's all out of sorts. Let's see what he can do this time. Oh, he's flown this time at 64.8 metres. Felipe Miranda, new leader, and what a mark that he has just set.
Yeah, that's a great jump here on the Yarra. Look at the power he builds up and just works that all the way through the jump ramp. 64.8 metres and a pass on his third. Great air form though. What a performance out here. Is it going to be enough to put him on the podium? We'll have to wait and see.
Now the brother of the leader, Felipe Miranda, our leader. Now Rodrigo Miranda turns, pushes in. This is his first jump. Oh, wow, look at the speed. And nearly couldn't handle the ramp work, but 63 metres nonetheless. Totally got that one on speed and not quite enough lift.
He had great speed, but we go now to the Russian, Igor Morozov, 61.6, a pass on the second. Let's see what he has. Again, back on his heels. All the boys just not quite getting their best performance out here. 62 metres, still in the lead. Felipe Miranda of Chile.
Yeah, must be a little bit tough out there today. We now go to Freddy Krueger, the defending champion. Well, he has a 63.9 on the board. Well, it's not enough. Let's see what Freddy can do. He pushes in, he flies through the wakes, and Freddy Krueger, in customary lift and float off the top of that ramp, and Freddy Krueger jumps 66.1 metres, our new leader.
Freddy Krueger looks disappointed with that. He knows there was a little bit left in the tank. Let's have a look at the replay. Look good so far. Nice turn. Launches through the wakes of the Nautique 200, loading that left ski, or that right ski, and off the top. Looks good. Still lost a little bit of leg spread off the top of the ramp. Spots the landing well. Is it going to be enough though? 66.1.
Putting yourself into lead on the third jump. Conditions looked good out there, but timing might have been a bit tough.
Yeah, conditions are great. I just, the last one I finally pushed to 6 like I wanted to. And when I came up, there weren't any ripples on the water, there was no gust. And I panicked thinking I was gonna zip past the ramp. So I shut it down and too much, too early again. So Ryan won't make that same mistake 3 times. I just handed him that one.
And now we go to the world champion and the world record holder. Had a 60.6 on the first. Let's see what he has. Chasing 66.1. Gets good float off the top of the ramp. The score's coming through. 65.3. Still not enough for Ryan Dodd to take the win yet.
Well, last year, Ryan Dodd was last off the dock and Freddy Krueger crushed his dream. What can he do this year? But he's left it till his last jump. The pressure's on Ryan Dodd. Oh, that's a huge leap. That's a monster. And Ryan Dodd, has he done enough to beat Freddy Krueger, the reigning champion? Well, we're waiting for his distance to come through. But wow, that was a long one. That was a big, big jump from Ryan Dodd. And here it is, 68.5 metres from Ryan Dodd.
Yeah, great work there from Ryan Dodd. Loaded all the way through the base. Got great lift and extension off the top. Stayed perfect through the air. And a great jump there. Your Moomba Masters jump champion here in 2018. Ryan Dodd of Canada. He knew it as soon as he landed that jump. Congratulations there, Ryan Dodd.
Ryan Dodd, well, you left it to the last jump of the tournament to take the win. Looked a bit difficult out there. How was it?
I mean, it's difficult because of the pressure we put on ourselves and the great competition we have and the venue and, you know, the quality of everything. So the conditions were actually pretty good. It's just we're on a river. The water's moving, the wind's going, the crowd's pumping. Like, there's a lot of variables here. So it's challenging, but that makes it really fun.
And it's official, and congratulations, Ryan Dodd from Canada taking out the men's jump. Second place, Freddy Krueger from the USA. In third, Felipe Miranda from Chile.